What's up, booze? What it do? What it do? I'll be looking at my makeup. I don't know if it's the lighting. Kingston did put my little light thing on beam, but it's giving, I don't know, 80s black girl makeup. I don't know. It's giving me pale. Giving me Grace Jones. You know, I don't know. Vanity 6. Oh well. All right. What's up, booze? What it do? 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 I'm going to tap into the energy of your raggedy ass person. Y'all already know how we go. We're going to see what is going on in their energy. We're going to see what do they want to tell you. You know, if you were here, you know, what would they say to you, what they're really thinking, what's really going on with them. Okay, so whoever it is that you were thinking of when you tap into this video, that hoe. Okay, we're gonna see what's going on with them. Okay, thank you, ancestors and spirit team. Okay, Trick Daddy, I just pulled my seat up. Trick Daddy, be ready. You hear me? I just pulled my seat up. I'm not doing anything. All right, let's see. Hearts, hidden secrets, oracle is what I'm going to start with. Okay. So let's see. What do we have? Thank you, ancestors and spirit team. Hearts, hidden. Ooh. What do we have? Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, God. Okay, so we have intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Okay, so intimacy is here. We have silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. We have commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. And we also have stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do 2 more so it can be even. Thank you, ancestors and spirit team. Can I get 2 more cards to speak on the energy? Thank you. Let me get 1 more. Spirit was like, that's 1. Okay, 2 more. Then you get through the shuffle. Thank you. Okay. Sorrow, loss, grief, depression, karma. Ooh. Consequences, cause and effect, debts. Okay. Bottom of the deck, intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Motherfuckers never learn. I mean, motherfuckers never learn. Okay, so this is someone that you could possibly not be talking to. This is someone, either you're not talking to this person or you have very little to say to this person. You know, with this silence card here. You know, frozen, no word, stonewall. There's a stonewall between you and this person, especially if you all had a very lively, a very cheeky, a very talkative connection. Now, like it's quiet, and you know, ain't no back talk. You know, there's a lot of silence here. I feel like a lot of you all have reached a breaking point, and this is why you have withdrawn. You know, this is why you have moved away from this person, escaping. You've moved on. A lot of you all have blocked this person. A lot of you all are avoiding this person, especially if you all hang out in the same places. You all have mutuals. You may frequent the same things. You all are not going there. You all are not showing up. Oh no, I won't be there. So and so, he's going to be there. Yeah, well, I won't be. You know, I'm hearing a lot of that. For a lot of you, this person pushed you away, and so you finally allowed them to push you off the ledge. You jumped. Okay. I feel like, though, this was a serious connection, intimacy and commitment. You know, this was a very intimate connection you had with this. This is not a casual connection that you have. Even if you all weren't committed, you know, it was a bond, very strong. You could have even found out that they committed to someone else. That could have been your last straw. You could have found out that this motherfucker was married. You know? Something about your intuition kicked in, though. You had an inner knowing about something. You all could have found out about something. Because there's a reason why you're not talking to this person. And on the other side of that, whoever it is that you're not talking to, baby, they are stressed out. For a lot of you, they're carrying your stress now. Like you're mirroring their shit. Stress says turbulence, tensions, arguments. This person stressed you out and now you've walked away and they're stressed out. They're in sorrow. They're grieving you. You know, they're at a loss for words. They're depressed. You know, and a lot of them are facing the consequences of their actions. They're paying karmic debt. You know, they are dealing with the cause and effect. And I feel like for a lot of you, if your person did something to you, you know, that was deceitful or disrespectful, whatever they did to offend you, whatever it is that they did to disrespect you or whatever, their intuition probably told them that that was not a good idea. And they went ahead and leaned with it and rocked with it. But they had an intuitive nudge not to do whatever it is that they did, releasing. And now you're releasing them. You're moving on. You're walking away. And I feel like a lot of you know that. And that is why it's like, you know what, no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm letting you go. You know, because you chose to do this. You used your autonomy and you did this. Yeah, you're moving on from this. This person, whoever it is you're walking away from or you've walked away from, they're not happy. They are in sorrow. They are stressed out. They may even be a little angry. You know, they could even be a little aggressive with motherfuckers at work. They like, what's wrong with Terrence? What's wrong with Marquise? You know, y'all been in the break room, y'all seen Marquise? You know, y'all seen Chris? You know, Thank you, Spirit. Foundation. Yeah, this was a very foundational connection. You know, you all felt really secure with each other. Nice and established, a sturdy foundation. You all could have even talked about raising a family together, having a family, meeting each other's family. I don't know, could have felt like family. But this was a sturdy foundation. This was something that was secure. Heart fogged. I feel like your person could have made an impulsive decision, something that was messed up, something that was cloudy. You could have done some cloudy judgment to fuck this up. Yeah. I said, fuck this up, and broken came out. Shattered, destroyed. Your person did something to destroy this divine feminine. They could have disrespected your essence as a divine feminine, and you had to show them, like, hold up, this is what happens when you disrespect a goddess. This is what happens when you disrespect an empress. You know, it's no slap on the wrist. You know, or this person could have dipped out with another feminine, dipped out with someone else. But whatever it is, it was a breaking point. It was a breaking point. Y'all said enough is enough. I don't give a fuck how good our connection is. You're not about to have me in pain. Okay? You're not about to hurt me. I'm not about to be afraid of you. You know, I'm not about to be afraid of this connection. I just won't deal with it. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. Your person want a new beginning now. They want only you. If they was on that play shit, they want to try again. They want a new direction. They want to start over. They want it to be only you. It was not worth it. Whatever the fuck it was that made you walk away from them, that they shattered, that they broke this image, baby, it was not worth it. They want to come home. They thinking of you. They thinking of ways to get back with you. They're missing you. They're craving you. They're desiring you. For a lot of you, your person ain't going out. They stuck in that room, stuck at home, you know, withdrawn. They're thinking of ways to get back in your good graces. Divine masculine. Okay. Yeah, this I told you this, you got divine masculine and divine feminine. This was a deep connection. Ooh. This was a deep connection. Like you all were equals. Energetic equals. You could have the same birth chart placements, opposite signs, mirrors. Could be twin flames. You could have the same human design or life path number. But there's some sort of divine match here. And this person really fucked this up. Like really fucked this foundation up. Really broke this foundation, with you. Really fucked up the security here. Really caused you a lot of pain. Pain to the point where it's a point of no return. You had to release them. And they are fucked up about this. You could have called their bluff about something. You could have found out that they were pretending. You could have found out they were wearing a mask, or they could be pretending and wearing a mask right now that everything is copacetic and they somewhere sliding down a Summer Walker wall, a Jodeci wall. Okay, listening to that motherfucking Lenny Williams, Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes. I miss you. Long extended version. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, but you probably called this person's bluff. Yeah, because this person exhausted you. You were done, depleted. You were like, no more. I'm not doing this anymore. For a lot of you, I feel like your person never thought that you would walk away from them. They never thought that you would disappear. They never thought that you would move on. Especially with this chess piece here. Your person could have been very calculated. They could have played this game a lot. Thought they had one up on you, and you could have pulled the rug underneath this individual. Conflict and running. Yeah, you ghosted this person. You've moved on, and now this person is conflicted. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. See, when people do things behind your back, when people are deceitful, when people aren't truthful, when people lie, when people are dishonest, there is a sort of rush to it. It's fun. Daring. Living life on the edge. Having your cake and eat it too. It's not your cake and eat it too. It's your caked and eat it too. You're having both girls, okay? And then when somebody removes themselves and say, you know what? You ain't even got to hide shit from me. Have at it. Do you? I'ma leave. I'ma let myself out. It's not fun anymore. Because what's the thrill? What's the dare? What's the woo? What's the ego boost? What's the rush? It's not fun anymore. You done picked up your ball and went home. Now there's no one to play with anymore. And that's when reality comes, and it's full stop. And then it's motherfucking Hallmark cards and motherfucking slow jams. Okay? It's motherfucking 90s R&B and begging long texts. But it wasn't none of that, when it was a game, when it was fun. Removing yourself removes the fun. Don't even put it on 2-player. Let this motherfucker play with themselves. Realize you're not even playing the game because you're not playing games. I don't play games with motherfuckers. I don't play games with guys. I used to say if I wanted to play games, I got a son. But my kid is almost 18. Shandalabosa Shai, my baby, almost 18, so I can't even say that no more because I can't say I play games with my kid because Kingston be like, Mama, if you don't get somewhere. So yeah, I don't play games with people. I don't let people play in my face. Not doing it. What I tell you? We don't do no dog ass motherfuckers. I don't play with no dogs. I back them up off of me. Okay, I have to give them that Pop Smoke growl. Okay, that Dark Man X value. Call me Earl. All right, because I'm not doing that. So let's see what this person would say to you. I got my Lover's Oracle deck. They are saying emotions overwhelm me. So this person could be very much emotionally immature. They really don't know how to navigate their emotions. They're not emotionally equipped to navigate a connection with you. They don't have the emotional tools to navigate a connection with you. Emotions overwhelm them and they shut down. Emotions overwhelm them and they sabotage. Emotions overwhelm them and they get into Wreck-It Ralph mode. Emotions overwhelm them and then they want to test your boundaries. Emotions overwhelm them and it does nothing positive for you. You know, it puts you in their path of destruction. Fucking emotions overwhelm me at your big age. What else, Spirit? Thank you. They have hurt me. So your person could be holding on to a lot of hurt, you know, from their past. It could be past relationships. It can even be their parents, their family. Bullies from motherfucking elementary school. It don't always have to be a ex, a connection. But they've been hurt a lot. And that is why, you know, there's some sort of deficit with them being able to process their emotions. Let me see. I thought something flipped. No, I thought I saw. I'm sure it'll come out. Okay. Thought I saw something flip. Okay, here's one. Why can't I tell you the truth? So your person could have lied to you, deceived you, and that came up in the last reading. But this person is saying, why can't I tell you the truth? And you probably, you may have severed ties with this person because they couldn't tell you the truth. You may have known what it was. You just wanted them to admit it, and they just, I don't know why motherfuckers do that. I don't know why, you know, but this person is asking, like, why can't I tell you the truth? Why can't I confess? You know, it could be confessing their emotions, confessing their feelings for you. They cry at night, baby, just because they don't know. Trick daddy, trick daddy, trick daddy, trick daddy. Get in here. Can you take him? Huh? What you say? Come here. You say hi to the people. Well, he's going to work. What was I saying? Their emotions overwhelm them, but baby, they be letting them out at night. Your person be up at night, you know, tossing and turning. You say hi, Kingy. They're in my purse, but you gotta come and say hi. You be like, yeah, they be tossing and turning at night. They be fucked up. When them four walls close in on them, when the friends go home, you know, parents go in their room or whatever, you know, the kids go to sleep, you know, whatever, TV go off, that's when their thoughts wreak mayhem on them, havoc on them. Yep. You know, when all the distractions are moved out the way, that's when mayhem is wrecked on them. But yeah, they cry at night over you, baby. Your person is, ooh, these feelings are eating me alive. I'm trying to tell you, they are overwhelmed with their emotions. Their feelings are eating them alive so much that they cry at night. They cry at night, you know, but they still can't tell you the truth. So what the fuck does that mean? Did you see him? You want to come over and say hi? You could have been done it. Well, then go. Okay. Yes, you do. Watch out. He must have just woke up from a nap. Yes, he looks cranky. I thought I saw something that, yep, the heat between us is intense. I told y'all this is a divine connection. I said that. The heat between us is intense. This is a hot connection. Very intense. You know, things could have moved fast. Things could have got intense fast. You know, you all could be very much so intensely in each other's energy. But yeah, this is an intense, meaningful connection. And they just had to fuck it up. And baby, they are paying for it. They are crying. It says, the way I have treated you was wrong. They still can't fess up to it, but they fess up to themselves. The way that they did you was wrong. They didn't have to do how they did you. They didn't have to stress you fucking out. You know, they didn't have to push you away. These are the things that, you know, they're thinking about at night. You know, they didn't have to block you out. They could have stonewalled you. They didn't have to push you to your breaking point. You know, that's one thing that they say to themselves a lot. I didn't have to do Nick's boo like that. You know, I didn't need to do Nick's boo like that. What was I thinking? Like, now that you have removed yourself and the mirror is there for them four walls are closing in on them and they can't unload that shit on nobody, have nobody help them work through that shit, make you do the emotional labor to help them sift through that shit. That's a them job. You know, now they're starting to sober up. Now they're starting to see, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to handle Nick like that. Nick's person like that. Excuse me. And it's probably something totally different than what they thought of themselves, how they viewed themselves. You know, and it's evidenced in the way they treated you that they're not that girl. They're not that guy. No, you're a piece of shit. You know, let's see. Anything else? I wish I could be fully honest with you. Yeah, your person is not truthful. Whoever this message is, your person is a liar. I wish I could be fully honest with you. This person still can't tell you the truth. This person, I don't know if you caught them in a lie. I don't know, but it's something you could already know what it is. They haven't confessed it. They won't confess it. They're going to hold on to it. They feel lonely. And that's crazy how holding on to their self-image, holding on to what they feel is their reputation, you know, not putting their guard down, not being vulnerable is going to make them lose the same thing that they were dishonest about. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to be dishonest about this so I don't lose it, you know, so that I get to keep it, so that I get to manipulate, you know, so that I get this to go my way, you know. But the person is asking for accountability. The person is asking for honesty now. And I can't do that either. So either way, I'm going to lose it. You know, I'm lying to keep from losing it, from telling the truth. But if I don't tell the truth, you know, I'm going to lose it for not telling the truth. It's a lose-lose. And that is what has this person going crazy, because they're realizing this is a lose-lose. There's no way I can get out of this, you know, the way that I've been doing things. There's no way that I can get out of this, you know, doing it my way, or having control, or not being honest, or not being accountable, you know. And you got to learn to leave people there. They're not ready, you know. What you got going on? When people show you that they cannot be accountable, when people show you that they, you know, cannot be trustful, you know, trusting, excuse me, they can't be honest with you, baby, those are red flags for your ass. If you don't get your shit and go, drugs and alcohol, your person could be partying like a rock star. Your person could be under the influence. They could be on drugs. They could be on alcohol. They could be drinking and drugging right now. For some of y'all like, no, my person don't drink shit. They on that irk and jerk as we speak, sliding down them fucking walls. Yes, they do. They on that hen dog as we speak. Okay. They knocking them old fashions back at somebody's fucking bar, thinking about you. Okay. Rolling up something, putting one in the air. They taking the ease off. Okay. They singing that song, How Can I Ease the Pain? Sex with You. Yeah, y'all had an explosive connection. This is an explosive connection. I'm hearing that song, Sex with Me is so amazing. Y'all put it on this person, as y'all should, because y'all my boos. Yeah, your person doesn't know where to start to get themselves out of this hole that they've dug for themselves, because they have broken, you know, how you see them. They have shattered your image of them, your image of you all's connection. And once you shatter a mirror, baby, even if you glue the shit back, it's not the same. Once you shatter glass, it's never the same. I wish I could be a different person. Yeah, your person is trapped. in their old ways. They know it's wrong. They know they're going to lose you, but the pride, the ego, they just can't tell you the truth. They just can't do the right thing. This love is crazy. Yeah. Your person bit off more than they could chew with you. Why do I feel so lost? Because they are away from their divine feminine or their divine masculine. That's why your person feels lost. You've iced them out. You stonewalled them. There's a disconnect. And I don't like the better half, my other half, whatever, but this is kind of like that. You know, your twin, you know, or your divine masculine, you know, whatever you want to call it, life partner, soulmate, whatever y'all want to call yourselves, has withdrawn. That's an energetic, you know, loss, a death. That's real. Anything else, Spirit? If the messages are resonating for you, don't forget to please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and the algorithm, and it makes your girl so happy. I knew I would find the ones that flipped over as I shuffled. I can't promise you anything, and that's why this motherfucker need to stay eased on down the road. You let this person back now. You let a motherfucker back now that can't promise you anything, can't tell you the truth, can't be fucking honest with you, can't treat you like you motherfucking deserve, the divine masculine or the divine feminine that you are, you know, feels motherfucking lost, is out here drinking and drugging, don't know how to handle their emotions, don't know how to process their emotions, going to expect you to do the motherfucking emotional labor. What are we doing? What are we doing? Please go up to the board and show your work. Let me know how this makes sense to you. Let me know how 1 + 1 is equaling 2 to you instead of -22. Let me know. Childhood trauma. Yeah, your person has childhood trauma. Somebody really worked it on them. Where did it say they have hurt me? Yeah, they've been hurt. You know, they could have been hurt in their childhood, you know, especially when they were vulnerable. And this is why they brought this shit into adulthood. I'm not making no excuses for these motherfuckers at all. Quite the contrary. Quite. I'm just saying where the shit could have had a genesis from, you know, what the nucleus of this shit could be, you know? Y'all know I'm a psych scholar. All right. So some of y'all's person, it could have originated in a childhood. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could understand you. Your person don't even understand you because you're different. You're not like everyone else. You know, that's why they're so fucked up. You are a divine counterpart, you know, and because you're a divine counterpart, you warrant different treatment. And they aren't versed in that. They don't know that language, you know, so of course they're not going to speak it. Let me go into the tarot. Excuse me, Trick Daddy. You see how Trick Daddy all up on me? Yeah, they little dog ass want to stay on you. Let's see. Yeah, bottom of the deck. They would do anything for another opportunity with you. Ace of Pentacles. They fumbled a gift from God. They fumbled a present, abundance, a coin, somebody of value. And they want a new beginning with you. They want a new beginning with you. They want you to come back. 8 of Swords. Your person is trapped in their head, trapped in their mind. They're also, a lot of you all's person is playing victim. You know, a lot of your people are analysis paralysis in their head, trapped in their mind, and also trapped in what they did to you. For a lot of you, if your person, especially if your person did something to you that was so uncalled for, that was fucked up, you know, and for what reason, they are really fucking tossing and turning about that. They're really in their head about that. They're really trapped in that. For a lot of you, your person is trapped in their decision. 9 of Pentacles. And for a lot of you, your person is fucking going crazy after the fact that you could be out here on your single tip. Oh no, this is Queen of Pentacles. But this was 9 of Pentacles. That's even better. This person is trapped in their head and trapped in their decisions because they really fumbled a Queen of Pentacles. Even if you are a masculine, somebody of value, somebody who is stable, you know, somebody who is grounded, somebody who felt secure and Now they out here in the world just willy-nilly. And for what? What cost? What was the cost? Four of Pentacles to the Four of Swords. Your person is in their head big time. They're a bit withdrawn, you know, a little held back, a little withheld, maybe not putting themselves out there with this Four of Pentacles. They're trying to recover from this loss with this Four of Swords. And while they're recovering from this loss with you, they haven't let you go with the Four of Pentacles. They're still holding on to you. You are of value to this person. You are a good foundation for this person. The Queen of Pentacles coming out with the foundation card. Yeah. And they didn't value you. They tried to treat you like they was treating them Chandrikas on the street. Okay? Knight of Wands. Yeah, your person could have been very reckless. They could have been dealing with other people with the Knight of Wands, dicking other people down, getting dicked down by other people with this Knight of Wands. Really impulsive, on the go and on the go ho. Anything else? Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, this was supposed to be some sort of a lasting connection. Ten of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. Yeah, I told you this was a divine love connection with this Two of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. You know, this could have been some sort of a karmic connection as well, ancestral, you know, past life with this Ten of Pentacles. You all known each other before. Yeah, but this was something that was supposed to last long. Build a legacy, a family, or something. Nine of Wands. But this person did nothing but hurt you with this Nine of Wands over and over and over again, wounded you. And that's the wounded warrior with the Nine of Wands. So for a lot of you, you could have just, you know, let them get away with a lot of stuff initially. You know, took the disrespect, took the bullshit until you could have no more. They exhausted you. You know, they made you reach your breaking point and you rolled out, and now they're really fucked up about it. Six of Swords in reverse and the Star card in reverse. Your person is in turmoil because they can't heal this. They can't move on from this because they aren't able to heal this. They are unhealed with the Star card in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. This talks about not being able to move on, not being able to move free, not being able to make peace and get on with your life. All right. The Star card in reverse. This is the Aquarius energy. Okay. So you could definitely have Aquarius energy here, but the Star card in reverse. This is not being hopeful. This is not having wishful thinking. This is no future because, you know, the Aquarius rules the future. Yeah, your person can't move on from this. Your person is definitely having a hard time moving on. I don't care what they look like, what they posting. This motherfucker is going through it. Okay, THREW, through it. Nine of Cups to the High Priestess. A lot of you know this. A lot of you know this, but with this High Priestess to the Nine of Cups, your person really wants to know what you're out here doing. Who's making you happy with this Nine of Cups? What treasures are you out here finding without them? What people are discovering you as a treasure, you know, without them? Your person really wants to know who's making you happy, who's satisfying you, because Nine of Cups is also the satisfaction card. Because they know they're not doing it. Okay? So who's doing that? The Chariot card. Yeah, your person knows that you are moving on. The person could be a Cancer as well with this Chariot card. But guess what? They coming behind you. They ain't gone nowhere. You know, they're gonna attempt to reach out to you again. This running card, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Every goodbye ain't gone. My mother always says that. Every goodbye ain't gone. And for a lot of you, your person gonna be coming around the mountain when they come. Anything else, Spirit? The Death card just fell on the floor. Yeah. Your person wants a death and rebirth. Your person wants to transform this. Scorpio placement. Okay? Your person definitely wants a rebirth with you. A Tower. Yeah, your person definitely wants a death and rebirth after this tower moment. For some of y'all wasn't playing with this person. Y'all could have shocked the fuck out of this person walking away. How you did it, the strategy, you were their foundation, and when you got the fuck out of Dodge, like that was a tower moment for them. That was very shocking to them. This person crying at night, baby, in their head. They like, I ain't have to do Nick's boo like that. What was I thinking? Why would I do that? Oh my God, I was reckless. What the fuck? What the fuck was you was out here with your get out of jail free card that these other people and other connections have given you, and you thought that you can run that shit on Nick's boo. You know, a lot of times when people be comfortable with the shit, it's because they're used to it. And they expect you to lay down too. And you have to show them. And I posted about this, well, today for my Boo Crew members. I think like 3 days ago, for everybody else getting this later. I posted about that, you know, like people, you know, really expect you to take their disrespect. They really expect you to, you know, bend to their selfishness, their self-centeredness. No. You have a job to advocate for yourself and to show these motherfuckers that you are not one of them. You know how your mama used to be like, I'm not one of your little friends? That's what you need to be telling these motherfuckers too. No, baby. I'm not one of your little friends. You try that shit with Deshaun. You try that shit with Lurie. Okay, Kevin, whatever your friends' names is. You don't try that shit with me. I'm not one of your little friends. Don't play with me. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. 4 cups in reverse, the sun in reverse. Yeah, your person knows that this is a missed opportunity with you. They are fucked up. They know that them being removed from your energy means that that spot is open. And how you've been a foundation for them, been stable for them, valuable to them, all of these great things. They know you're about to be this to somebody else, and it fucks with this person. It makes this person really depressed with this sun in reverse. It takes the sun out of their fucking sky. Your person could have a Leo placement. Yeah. For a lot of you, your person's pride and ego fuck this situation up, this connection up. Last shuffle, Spirit. Oh God, I'm almost on 40 minutes. Let me get the fuck off of here. Anything else, Spirit? The Spirit gonna give me 2 more. 3 of Cups and the Empress. Yeah, your person wants to reconnect with you. They want a reunion with you because you are the Empress. There's only one you. You are one of a kind. They aren't going to find somebody like you again. They don't make them like you every day with the Empress card. You're a goddess. You probably smell good. You look good. You know, you're great on the eyes. You know, good arm candy and shit. Yeah, your person definitely wants to reconnect with you with this 3 of Cups. They just don't know how. They know they got to come correct. And that's what stops them. So it puts them in this purgatory. You know, this is a growing pain for them. I'm hearing a necessary growing pain for them because they've been out here running this shit like Death Row Records. And no, it's time to do some checks and balances because you can't do that shit over here with my boo. All right? So I'm going to leave this here. Hope these messages brought you all some clarity, some comfort, some closure. Whatever you were looking for and then some. I hope you found it here with me, baby boos. All right? I am your girl, a.Nichole. All right? I love y'all. I'm rooting for y'all. I want the best for y'all. And I don't play no games when it comes to y'all. Y'all know y'all my boos. Y'all my boos. All right? I want y'all to keep y'all head up. Y'all already know I want y'all to keep that motherfucking bread up. Y'all already know that, right? All right, and please, y'all, please keep these hoes fed the fuck up so they can shut the fuck up. Okay? I'm your girl, a.Nichole. I will catch you on another video. If you want to book a session with me, again, I'll leave that information in the description below. Don't forget to sign up for this month's Frequency Nicole workshop next Friday, May 30th. All right. I will be bringing back my viral dating class. All right. Based off of your birth chart. Okay. I'll put all that information below. All right. I love y'all. I'm out. I'll see you on another video. Bye-bye.